other than Flynn, City, Mobile. Yep. But that's all you in the middle. Oh, yeah. I got it. Cool. Instantly, or God is bigger in the middle?
I think not saying they don't start lineup. So you can move the camera over there first. You let them then you move back over here. And you just smack middle when they're ready to start.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the campus of Chowan University in the Helm Center, where tonight your hometown Hawks play host to the Salem University Tigers in a non-conference matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. For tonight's prayer, remain standing for the playing of the national anthem played tonight by Samantha Eckes, a member of the Chowan University Jazz Band and women's soccer team. Let us pray. Dear God, maker of body, mind, and heart, we praise you. We thank you for the opportunity in bringing these teams, their friends, and their families together safely. May we use our talents and gifts to best glorify you. Grant to these teams strength and endurance and grace as they compete here today. Keep us all safe and healthy as we celebrate. We ask these things in your Son's name, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Well, tonight we come to you from the Helm Center here at the campus of Chowan University as Chowan men and women step out of conference play tonight as they go up against Salem International out of West Virginia. And Salem International ladies come in at 4-16. Our Chowan ladies at 11-10. And Chowan ladies look to win a game here on the home floor for the first time here in 2019. It hasn't been a good start to the second half of the season here in the homestand here for the Hawks, but a chance to get one here today out of conference against Salem International. Salem International is coached by Cody Gilmore. He's in his first year here at Salem International. He's a former assistant at Glenville State. He will start at one guard, a 5'4" junior from Covington, Georgia, Precious Price. She averages 12.8 a game. Her backcourt mate will be Nia Bishop, a 5'4" freshman out of Brooklyn, New York, at 15.3 a game. She leads his team in scoring at 15.3. Along the front line, India Jones, a 6'3" junior from Aberdeen, Maryland, by way of Chipotle Junior College, at 8.8 a game, 7.4 boards, which leads the way. Starts in the middle. She'll be flanked by Antana Rivera Garcia, a 6'2" freshman from Spain, who averages 3.3 a game, and Daniela Marcena Villalobos, a 5'6" freshman from Puerto Rico. She'll start up front. She averages 9.2 a game. A young basketball team, as they will start 3 freshmen in this game tonight. For the Hawks, they will start tonight their usual backcourt of Mariah Cook, a 5' junior from Portsmouth, Virginia, averaging 9 points a game. She leads the team. It's 3-point accuracy, steals, and assists on the season. She'll be joined by senior Jada Lee, the 5'6" product from out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, 9.8 a game. She also averages 4.7 boards. Along the front line, Shoreline goes to Jordan Pettaway at 1 forward spot, the 5'7" senior from out of Virginia Beach, 7 points a game, 3.9 boards. She shoots 31% beyond the arc. She'll be flanked on the far side by Olivia Gaither, a 6' sophomore from Fredericksburg, Maryland, 7.4 a game and 3.6 boards. And in the middle, Danielle Weldon, who leads his team in scoring and rebounding, the 6' senior from Glen Allen, Virginia, also one of the leaders in the conference in field goal shooting at 50.2% per game. She's only averaging 23 minutes per game. That's been a real bugaboo for Danielle, staying in the lineup here due to foul trouble. Hope she can stay in there tonight and have a big game. Coach Joan's coach LaToya Jones in her 3rd year. She's 47 at 29 starting here tonight. She's assisted by Jonetta Walker and Chantel Roberts, 2 first-year assistants. As Horace Graham will step in and toss it up, and we'll get set to get underway. First of 2 today, and it's going to be controlled by DeVissus from out of Salem International. And with the basketball working to the near side, it's going to be Price. She'll get it over in the corner to Valebios. Valebios will hand it away to Jones, who comes out well beyond the arc. Now over in the corner. Back to Jones. Jones gets it to Valebios. They try to go inside. Ball's knocked away. Stolen away by Kokoref. The nice knockaway inside. Here's Coco all the way to Lee. Back to Coco. She'll arch up a 3, and it's a little strong and off the iron. No good. Rebounds off the hands underneath. Bishop will be out of bounds to Chowan. The Tigers clad in all black tonight, trimmed in green. Chowan in all white, trimmed in royal blue. They're normal white home jerseys that they wear here on Bob Burt Court when they are playing here at the Helm Center. Coker over the Lee as they play a little two-lady game out front. Within the first minute here from this Chowan ladies opportunity. Already 3 players going to the scores table here for Salem International, who runs a lot of people in and out. Shots missed by Chowan. Quickly back the other way. Valibios loses the basketball again. 2 turnovers already for Salem International, who averages 18.5 a game. Gaither with it. Deep left-hand corner into Weldon. She'll power in on Jones and score. Danielle Weldon's got the first bucket of this ball game today. She's giving Chowan a 2-0 lead. Far side, Jones trying to answer back with a 3, and she buries it. India Jones, a big 3 from out on the right side. Even though she plays inside the center spots, the ball nearly stolen the inbounds. She's got pretty good potential shooting beyond the arc. That's her 21st 3-ball of the year. Here's Pettaway out on the right. Chowan down 3-2 here early here at Chowan. Pettaway pull-up jumper right of the lane, no good. Rebound comes to Jones. Had a great block out of Pettaway. She'll push her way to Price, who comes front court. The 5'4" junior out of Covington, Georgia, goes on the right side. She'll get it inside to Garcia, who can't make the reverse layup, recovered by Pettaway. Off to Coker. Mariah dumps it inside to Weldon. She'll lay it up and score. Good job in transition by the Hawks as Weldon hustling down the floor, got the nice bounce pass away from Coker for the easy bucket. 4-3 Chowan lead. 2 minutes into this one. Price will pull up jumper from 15 feet, no good. Rebounded by Coker, who had Bishop on a hip with a good block out. Here's Mariah pushing it front court off the Gaither. She'll pull up from 15 feet. Left-handed jumper's a little strong, and nothing but black jerseys underneath, and Price will claim it for the Misting Tigers. Kayla Henderson's headed to the scores table. It is Sydney Neal. So a lot of substitutions coming up in our first dead ball situation, and Jakiri Bagby as well. We haven't seen Bagby in the lineup for quite some time. Here's Bishop trying to penetrate. Pulls up the pass, gets it over to Garcia, who nearly lost it, and it's going to be a travel coming here on correction. That's Balabios. Balabios has just committed the third turnover here for the Tigers in the first half. And substitutions in the lineup quickly for Coach Cody Gilmore. Michaela Pickens, a 5'6" freshman out of Baltimore, in the lineup. Also in the lineup for the first time, it's going to be Aaliyah Holmes, I believe it's Holmes. In the lineup. Correction, that's Kayla Hall, I'm sorry. And the ball's knocked away, stolen away by the Tigers back the other way to try to catch up with all the substitutions in the lineup. And here's one of them is Amari Bowers, a 5'9" junior from out of Detroit for the Tigers. Chowan has inserted Bagby, Henderson, and Neal in the lineup as they'll join Coker and Lee. Here's a cut off the high post. Shots missed by Michaela Pickens, but put back up by Hall, and she can't convert. Finally, the rebound is going to be chased down on the far side by Pickens. Now far side, three-pointers on this way, but Hall missed it badly, but the long rebound comes off to Price. She'll one-handed pass on the near side to Pickens, and she'll nail the Bowers, and she'll nail the three. Chowan got night hustle on the defensive end, and we'll go to a media timeout. So 6-4 lead early here at home as Chowan plays host to Salem International back after this short timeout.
Dirty tissues, trust issues, glasses on the sink, they didn't fix you. Lonely pillows in a stranger's bed, little voices in my head. Sacred keeping, stop the bleeding. Lost a little weight because I wasn't eating. All the songs that I can't listen to tell the truth. Loving you was young and wild and free. Loving you was cool and high and sweet. Loving you was sunshine, safe and sound, a steady place to let down my defenses. But loving you had consequences. Hesitation, awkward conversation, running on low expectation. Every siren that I was ignoring, I'm paying for it. Loving you was young.
Hawks on the short end of a 6-4 score here early at home against Salem International in our opening game tonight. First of two games here between these two schools. And then in the second one, we have women currently on the floor. Here's Lee coming front court, gets it over to Neal. Her jump is short. Rebounded by Garcia coming through the lane, a 6'2" freshman out of Spain. Will hand it away to Bishop, who will move it front court on the right side. It gets pressure from Henderson. Ball's lost out of bounds. It's off of Bagby's leg. So it still belongs to Salem. Good job by Bagby to get in the passing lane and knock it out of bounds. So Salem International is going to turn it over again. There's a carry in the backcourt by Bishop. That's 4 turnovers already by the visitors from Salem International. Here's Coker with the basketball coming near side. Chowan down by 2 here as we hit the 6-minute mark of this first quarter. Lee to the left side of the floor, handed away to Henderson. She'll weave back through traffic, cuts it in the lane, pulls up 15 feet and got it. Kayla Henderson's first basket of the day. She becomes the first player other than Weldon to score here for Chowan, and she's knotted at 6. Bishop pushing the pace back the other way, takes it all the way and lays it up and in. Chowan not stopping the basketball, and Bishop made it pay for it with a layup. Full court pressure from Salem in this. Here's Bagby in on Hall. She'll lay it up and in. The freshman's first basket in quite some time. And here's a steal by Henderson. She'll lay it up and in. So the turnover gets Chowan to lead at 10-8 on the Henderson steal and bucket. Bishop with the basketball. Works off the right wing on a pick from Garcia. Now she'll pull up the basketball, gives it to Garcia from the 15-foot mark. Garcia backing in on Lee. Tried to throw it inside, stolen away by Cindy Neal. Neal and Jada Lee with a good double team on Garcia. Here's Bagby going inside as she slams into Garcia and a blocking foul underneath. Good job by Bagby. She saw an opening to the rack and took it right there, did the freshman. Foul's going to be on Garcia. It's going to be her first and the team first for either team. And Jakari Bagby is going to go to the line. But she's a 71% free throw shooter, try to extend Chowan's lead. And the first one's up and good by Bagby. And Jada Lee is going to come out of the lineup as Gaither's going to get back in. And we see Bishop, Hall, Jones, and Precious Price returning for Salem, and Bagby's got both free throws. So it's a 12-8 lead here for Chowan as we're just inside of 5 minutes in the first quarter. Boy, here's a drive inside and a foul coming on Price, and the Chowan guilty party is going to be Kayla Henderson. First foul for Kayla on the afternoon, and first foul for Chowan. And this is what we call one of those cafeteria games, even though they're serving pizza to my left. And free throws up and good by Price. She begins today a 73% free throw shooter. She had 10 points in the loss to Edinburgh on Saturday. On the road, Salem saw a lot of game on the road, and Price knocks down both. She makes it a 2-point game. Pressure again, Chowan's going to work through it in the backcourt. Henderson off to Gaither. Gaither will get it front court to Bagby, who's come off the bench with 4 points here early for the Hawks. Inside to Neal. Neal turning up over Jones, a little strong, no good. Jones has got the rebound. She'll kick it off to Price. Price streaking down the far side. Cuts in on Coker, pulls up in the lane from 10 feet, and we're tied at 12. Boy, Precious Price can push the pace. And Chowan nearly lost it on the inbound. As Chowan will send Lee and Weldon back in the lineup. Kayla Henderson will step out, as will Sydney Neal. Both teams working the bench here early. Reva Jackson, the 6'3 junior from Dover, Delaware, in the lineup for the first time. Also, Tamia Tart, that is, for Salem. Salem works their bench quite a bit. You can look at their numbers, and they have a lot of people who played 15 to 25 minutes. Here's Gators, 3-ball and right, no good. Offensive board by Danielle Weldon, just showing a fresh 30 seconds. 4:09 to go in the first period, but knotted at 12. Between Salem and the Nashville, who comes in with only 4 wins under their belt. Lee trying to go inside. We got a check foul out here on the near side against Villalobos. Villalobos going to be her first and the team's second. So Bagby will inbound. She'll get it into Lee on the far corner. Lee tried to go back to her. Ball was chipped, but Bagby's able to cover, forced up a tough shot, but Weldon's got it, sticks it up and draws the foul. Good inside work by Bagby and Danielle Weldon. Waiting for the official to indicate the number that he called the foul on. Looks like it's going to be on Reva Jackson, and it will be her first, team third. So Danielle Weldon's at the line, but she's been there 72 times this season. She got 2 free throws coming here. And left-handed free throw rims out. Showing on the season a 62.2% free throw shooting team. And Weldon misses the first. She'll spin it in the hands, arch up the left-handed free throw, and it's good. She's got 5 to lead all scorers, and Chowan's got a 1-point advantage. Here's cutting in the lane and getting knocked to the deck by Bagby is going to be Tamia Tart. Boy, I like the pace that Salem International is trying to establish here. They're pressing full court and they're pushing it full court. Foul on Bagby is going to be a first and the team second for Chowan. That'll stop the clock with 3:50 to go in the half. In the first quarter, I'm sorry. Here's Tart getting inside and scoring, and the lead is back to Salem International 14-13 on Tart's first field goal. And here's a steal on inside and knocked back in by Nelia Bishop. And so Chowan's going to turn it over, and Salem International takes advantage. They now have a big lead at 3, the biggest of the day. Here's Bagby trying to maneuver inside. She draws another foul, and foul's going to be on Tart. Her first, team 4th.
Foul's called on 23. It's going to be on Tart. That's her first, team's 4th. Bagby's going to go to the launch. She's got 2 shots.
So 2 shots coming from Bagby. She just made 2 moments ago and makes a third of the day. And a whole fresh set of Salem International players come in the game, along with Brittany Copeland for Chowan. As she'll replace Gaither in the Chowan lineup. Copeland averaging 2.2 a game. Well, Coach Gilmore is going to his bench early and often. Also getting in the lineup, Joanne Williams for the first time as Bagby makes both free throws to take the scoring lead away from Danielle Weldon with her 6 points. Williams, a senior from out of Norfolk Lake Taylor High School. His average is 6.3 a game and 6.4 boards. Leads his team in blocks as well. Here's Coker with a steal. Mariah's going to kick it away to lead. Her shot blocked away by Price. Recovered over the corner and saved, but right to Joanne Williams. On a nice effort, and lady who made the save is going to pick up the foul. That's Michaela Pickens. Pickens did a great job after the block. They chased it down in the corner, but threw it right to Pettaway. And then she runs up Pettaway's back for the foul. So Jordan's going to have a couple of free throws. Oh, Joanne Williams is going to have 2 free throws coming here. Williams steps to the line, where she's a 46% free throw shooter and makes the first. Chowan here in the early going, 6 of 7 from the stripe. That's pretty much why we're tied here. With 16 apiece with 3:08 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw is good as well for Williams. She looked pretty good on shooting those 2 free throws. So Chowan retakes the lead at 17-16. Here's a turnover as India Jones couldn't handle the pass from the cross court from Price. That's 8 turnovers already now for Salem International, by my count. Lee will inbounds to Coker. Coker maneuver with a left-hand dribble, gives it to Pettaway, who's set up on the left wing, working against pressure from Amari Bowers. Pettaway to the rack. Layup won't go high for the rebound. It's going to be India Jones, and it's knocked out of her hands and out of bounds by Joanne Williams. So it still belongs to the Tigers. Joan's going to throw a little pressure here. A 2-2-1 full court press. And Joanne Williams knocks it away in the pass from Bowers. And we got a 10-second violation coming against the Tigers. Which creates another turnover. Here's Joanne working quickly on the inbounds in half court. Off to Lee on the left. Lee banks it inside to Weldon. She'll force it up over pressure here from India Jones. And she's going to draw the foul from Jones, which is going to be her first. Here comes 5 more players now for Coach Gilmore.
Weldon's going to go to the line for 2.
As Maria Arabari and Fernandez going to get in for the first time for Coach Gilmore. And Weldon's free throw rolls around and falls in. And she's going to be joined by Villalobos, Bishop, Tart, and Garcia. Danielle will try to extend the Chowan lead. It currently stands at 18-16 and can't do so. Off the front of the iron, rebounded by Garcia. 6 now for Weldon. Here's Chowan trying to apply pressure, and the ball is nearly thrown away. And here's a blocking foul underneath on Danielle Weldon. It's going to be her first. It's going to be just a 3rd team foul here in the quarter for Chowan. High scoring first quarter here, 18-16. We still got 2:24 to go in the quarter. Inbounds it comes to Garcia, the 6'2 freshman from Spain. Out to Villalobos, and she can't convert on the jumper. And there's Joanne Williams to gather it in, but she threw it right to Bishop, who missed the layup. But Villalobos with the steal, and Williams going to block the ball away from Bishop underneath. Here's Gaither and Henderson re-entering the Chowan lineup. Williams will step out, as will Pettaway. .207 to go in the quarter. Here's Galiblios going to inbound it, and shot's going to be put up, and the foul's coming from Henderson on Bishop, who came across and put it up. Henderson's second personal. She just got back in the game. Looks like Pettaway is going to go back in to replace Henderson. And here is Nia Bishop at the line, where she's a 75% free throw shooter. She's got 4 points on the day. Now she's got 5.
Jordan Pettaway back in.
Here's Pettaway in the lineup, replacing Henderson. Just having a little discussion with 30-year head coach LaToya Jones here in the SI. Bishop's free throw ties it at 18. Once again, this Salem International team has only 4 wins, and Chowan will turn it over again. That's 4 turnovers now on the Hawks. But fortunately, the Tigers turn it back over the other way with a Pettaway steal. Pettaway dumps it off to Gaither. Inside of 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Coker down the lane over the corner to Pettaway. She'll spot up for the wide open three. It is no good. Danielle Weldon will chase down the offensive rebound and banks it off a leg and out of bounds. Chowan causing themselves some problems with some more unforced turnovers here.
Don't forget now.
So the Tigers can take the lead with this trip down the court. Been kind of a seesaw battle here in this first quarter. Garcia with it across the timeline. She'll hit it back to Bishop. The freshman out of Brooklyn, New York, has done a pretty good job of orchestrating this offense. She'll take it inside on Gaither. Kicks it back out to Fernandez. Fernandez penetrates back to Garcia in the corner. Her three ball's an air ball, but Tartt's there to follow. It won't go. And the rebound comes out to Bishop. She'll come in the lane and score and lead back to Salem International with 20-18. Chowan just getting night hustle right now on the offensive glass here. And Chowan's going to turn it over here with a carry in the backcourt by Jada Lee. Teams are combined for 15 first quarter turnovers. And here's Brianna Copeland getting in for Lee. Salem International inbounds with 65 seconds to go in the quarter. Pretty long first quarter here from the Helm Center. Tigers lead it here at Chowan 20-18. Here's a rare three out of the hands of Price. We hadn't seen many tonight, even though this Salem International team can jack up the three. They've taken 674 threes attempted this year compared to Chowan's 423. And Chowan's going to throw it away again on the inbounds. Bad pass, but layup's going to be put back up and in by the young lady who stole it. And that's going to be Bowers. So Bowers has 5, and Chowan turnover turns into a points again. Here's Chowan missing the shot, but Weldon's got the rebound. Coker for 3 straight on, and it's good. Mariah Coker's first 3 of the day. That's her 43rd 3-ball of the year against an 132 attempts. Boy, I tell you what, Coach Chris Gilmore flakes a change at every dead ball. And here's a layup missed underneath, but followed up and missed. Rebounded by Chowan. Hawks with 13 seconds to do something. Coker all the way, layup no good. Weldon's there to follow, and she scores and gets fouled. It was a 2-on-1 between Coker and Weldon, and Coker missed the layup, but Weldon said to follow and draw the foul. Foul's going to be whistled on Kayla Hall, her first. So Weldon's got a chance at the three-point play opportunity. Once again, Villalobos. Garcia re-entered the lineup along with Tartt. Here's Danielle Weldon trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And she does it. 9 points on the day for Danielle. Chowan's got a 2-point lead. Here's Villalobos with 4 seconds to go. Gets it over to Bishop. She'll fire up to 3, and it's good from straight on. And that will give Salem International a 25-24 lead here at the end of the quarter. We'll take a little break, come back and start the second quarter as Chowan ladies trail 25-24 here to Salem International. We're back for more after this short timeout.
It's where I was born, where I was raised. Where I spent my yesterday. Cotton rows, tobacco fields, that's where I felt how good country feels. My granddaddy gave me my first job, sweating in that July hot. He said if you follow through, you tried and true, you learn a thing or two about the people around here. This ain't no going downtown when trouble comes around town. So proud of where you came from town, kind of place where people stand their ground. Oh, this ain't no going downtown. We've all weathered our fair share of storms. Ain't nothing we ain't seen before. We get hit, get knocked down, get back up for another round. Round here, round here. This ain't no going down.
Back to action here. Chowan ladies with the basketball as Coker fires up a three straight on, and it's no good. Rebound comes off to Garcia. Garcia quickly off to Bishop. She'll take it linked to the floor. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Copeland as Coker got knocked to the deck. Pressure again by Salem International in the backcourt, but Chowan gets it front court to Petaway. Petaway in on Garcia, and the 6'2 freshman blocked her shot. It's out of bounds off Garcia. It'll belong to Chowan. Boy, Coach Chris Gilmore has got 2 players from Spain and 1 from Puerto Rico here. And all of them paying dividends for him on his team. This is his first year. Kind of turn his whole roster over. Copeland caught in the double team. Bounce it away to Coker. We got a 3-second violation against Chowan. And that becomes the Hawks' 8th turnover of the first quarter. But his first half, I'm sorry. Make that 9 turnovers. So both teams with 9 turnovers here early. We're just underway in the second quarter. Bishop breaks the defense, goes around the defense over in the corner to Fernandez. She'll arch up a 3, and it's no good. And Gaither with a good block of Garcia for the rebound for the Hawks. She'll hand it away to Coker. Coker trying to maneuver front court through the double team. She'll go around Garcia. Takes it inside. Layup is good by Coker. Coker using her speed to combat the speed for Salem and Ashley was pressing. She gives Chowan the lead at 26-25. Late in the first half. Fernandez, a little bounce pass to Tartt. She'll lay it up and in. Good playmaking that time by Salem and Ashley. Back in front here. Here's a pass in the middle of Gaither. Gaither off to Copeland. Copeland will bring it inside. Gets it to Daniel Well, and a try to it and threw it away. Both of these teams, these 2 teams have 2 common opponents in Shaw and Fayetteville State. Chowan owns wins over both, while Salem International lost to both. But all those games came early in the season. And you get to early February, teams can be playing a lot different than they did early in the season. Here's Price with Damasco is back in the lineup. She'll push it away far side to Bowers. Bowers back to India Jones. She'll find a 3 and it's good. India Jones' second 3 of the day. And she's giving the Tigers a 4-point lead. Here's Lee breaking the press as she's almost fouled from behind. Now she'll circle back up, set it up between the rings out front. Chowan's percentages shooting-wise have gone down here the last couple of weeks. And it's parlayed into only 1 win. Here's Weldon, shot missing, rebounded by Bowers. Bowers will get it out to the near side to Pickens. Pickens take it in on Lee, knock Lee to the deck. No call coming, and it's off the hands of Lee and out of bounds. Coach Latoya Jones is pleading her case that she didn't think Jada Lee touched it. And she thought she was there to draw the charge, but no call. That means Salem International ends by baseline right under their own bucket. Trying to stretch out to what is currently a 4-point lead. Jones got it on the inbounds. Back to Pickens. Price pull up way jumper from 15, no good. Copeland will beat Hall to the basketball on the far side for the Hawks. She'll push it to Petaway. Petaway coming front court off to Gaither. She'll launch a long 3 and it's no good. Tipped around inside. Copeland had it and got it blocked away. Petaway did, and there's a whistle underneath. Foul's going to be on Jones. It's going to be her second. The 6'3 junior out of Aberdeen, Maryland, by way of Chipola Junior College. And Chris Gilmore, the first-year head coach, pleading his case with the official on the near side that he thought Jones had a pretty good block. As Petaway's free throw is good. Williams out. Williams in the lineup for Chowan. Daniel Wellen will step out with 7:32 to go in his first half. Petaway's next free throw is good. Rolled around and fell in for Petaway. Her first 2 points of the day, and Chowan's cut it down to 2 now at 30-28. Chowan has not won on the Bob Burke court floor since 2018. Here's a 3 from right on the right. Is up and good by Pickens. So Pickens with the 3 ball. Back to a 5-point advantage here for the visiting Tigers. Lee coast to coast. Layup won't go. Rebounded by Jones, who tried to get it to Price and blocked out of bounds by Copeland. Once again, a whole new set of 5 players in the lineup for Salem International. Chowan currently has Lee, Copeland, Gaither, Williams, and Petaway on the floor. 40% shooting here for Salem in the first half. Chowan at 30.8%. Chowan stayed in it at 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Here's the ball kicked out of bounds by Gaither.
Ryan Coker subbing in.
So it still belongs to Salem International as Coker's back in the lineup replacing Gaither. Chowan on the defensive end, defending against the Tigers, who will host Virginia UVA at Lynchburg on Saturday. Here's a turnover here as Fernandez lost it going underneath, and he goes for the carry. Turnover becomes the 10th of the first half for the Tigers. This Chowan's a chance to cut into this 5-point deficit. Now, Salem International is going to return home and host UVA Lynchburg coming up on Saturday. Chowan women are going to head down to Elizabeth City to face Elizabeth City State on Saturday. Here's Copeland dribbling through the double team. Pulls up the dribble, gets it to Petaway. Petaway trying to maneuver inside. On the right side, it comes to Lee. Lee working against the 6'2 Garcia. Trying to go back the other way, and they get Lee for the travel. Chowan continues to battle the turnover bug that's plagued them here at home in the second half of the season. Chowan's not won a home game here since December 17th, 2018. Here's Coker with a steal. Mariah quickly moving back the other way. She doesn't have the number. She'll back it back out and reset the offense inside to Lee. Lee going by Garcia. Layup's no good. Rebounded by Petaway, and she bounced it off a foot and out of bounds. Chowan's been their own worst enemy in this first half. They trailed 33-28. 12 first half turnovers and poor shooting here by the Hawks at 29.6%. So we still got 6 minutes to go in the first half. Tart had it stolen away by Petaway. Petaway with a pickpocket. And they get it inside on a nice run of the break. Williams can't convert on the left-handed layup, but it's knocked out of bounds by Garcia. So Chowan will retain the possession. As Coker will inbounds baseline left in the Chowan bucket, which is located on the east end here of the Helm Center complex on Bob Brett Court. Coker will fire 3 deep corner. No good. Chased down in the corner by Villalobos. Villalobos pushing it front court to Bishop, and she'll crash into Lee, and they call her for the charge. So Lee will draw the charge on Bishop. It's going to be Bishop's first and the team's second here. And Cody Gilmore, the first-year head coach, did not like the call at all. He thought Lee might have been moving and should have been a blocking foul. So Chowan with the third consecutive time a chance of cutting the 5-point deficit. Copeland's got it. Backing in. Kicks it back out to Lee. Lee will get it to Coker. Coker fakes up a defender, pushes it away to Petaway. Petaway will cross over the dribble, takes it in, and the ball's knocked away by Jones. But Chowan's able to save it back out to Coker with 10 to shoot and 5:20 to play in the half. Lee inside to Williams, who made a nice catch of it. Took it inside on Jones. Layup's no good. Chowan can't make the easy ones here. Rebounded by Precious Price out near the 3-point mark, which is located beyond the arc here. Price on the far corner. Bowers with the 3-ball. It's a little strong. Rebounded by Jones. He'll put it back up and draw the foul. As we'll get to the media timeout here. And the foul is going to be whistled here on Joanne Williams, her first and the team first of the quarter. And that'll get us to the media timeout. We play to the 4:57 mark of this second quarter. And Chowan trails, here at home by a score of 33-28.
Home is where my heart is still beating, and I don't know when I'll see her again. I hate to see her cry when I'm leaving, but now I'm 1,000 miles away again, and she feels like Carolina, looks like California. guess I'm never coming home. But I miss her pretty smile, and I'm coming back in a little while. But I'm 1,000 miles away again.
India Jones to the free throw line here for Salem International with 4:57 to go in the half. She'll try to extend the Salem International lead. It currently stands at 5. She's got a 2-shot opportunity. She got fouled in the act of shooting by Joanne Williams prior to the media timeout. She misses the first free throw and can't make the second. Good block out by Tialana Green, who's in the lineup, and able Coker to slip in and grab the rebound. Chowan with another chance to cut in this 5-point deficit. Now off to Lee, cutting in the lane. Here's a runner. One hand is good by Jada Lee. That is Chowan's first bucket since the 9:03 mark. And Lee's first of the afternoon. It cuts the deficit down to 3 at 33-30. Chowan went almost 5 minutes without a field goal. Here's a jumper right on the right side, and Lee's going to foul the shooter here on the near side. And that's going to be Michaela Pickens. So Lee just picked up personal number 1. So 3 shots coming for Michaela Pickens, a 5'6" freshman out of Baltimore, Maryland. Boy, a lot of young kids on Coach Cody Gilmore's team, and Pickens can't make the first free throw. She's a 52% free throw shooter. Whole new set of players coming in for Coach Gilmore, who's played 11 players already today. Everybody's played with the exception one player that's dressed here today. Pickens' second free throw rims out, so she's 0 for 2 thus far. As Bishop, Villalobos, Hernandez, and Garcia get back in the lineup. Join Pickens, who's got 1 free throw remaining. And this 3-shot opportunity here from the stripe. And she's got this one, so she makes 1 of 3 for the fourth point of the game. And she's replaced by Tamia Tarn in the lineup. Showing once again against full court pressure, down 4 with 4:28 to go in the half. Coker breaks it easily. Here's Pettaway's layup is up and good. I thought Jordan had got too far underneath the backboard, but she's able to lean in and kiss it off the glass and score. 4 for the Virginia Beach senior. Pulls the Hawks within 2 at 34-32. Villalobos off the Chart. Chart trying to go in the corner. Fernandez is knocked out of bounds here by Jada Lee. So it still belongs to the Tigers. Salem International on the 14-point lead in that loss to Edinburgh on Saturday. They lost 86-77. 3-pointers missed by Bishop. Rebounded by Green. Green off the Lee. Lee now will back it up. She's double teamed. Will dribble around the pressure from Fernandez. Get it across the timeline. Here's Pettaway. Couldn't see Green coming in the back door. Kicks it back out to Coker. Running left of the lane a little strong. Garcia's got another rebound. Garcia's using it 6'2" frame to her advantage here underneath. Off to Bishop in the corner. Back out to Villalobos with a wide open 3. It's a little strong. Bounced up in it at the top of the backboard. And stoppage of play. We'll give it back to Chowan with 3:31 to go. 34 for Salem International, 32 for Chowan. It'll be Chowan basketball in the inbounds. They'll have to go to length of the floor. Chowan's 1 of 7 beyond the arc. Salem International 5 of 12 here. Here's Lee going baseline. Jumper just right of the lane. No good. Bounced around, and Bishop had the rebound as Green just kind of fell out of rebounding position. She lost her balance, and here's a foul on the way as Bishop underneath it. Bishop's going to draw the foul from Mariah Coker first. And Bishop's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws because she was fouled in the act of shooting. 3:17 to go in the half, and Bishop will launch up the free throw, and she missed it. 5 of 10 from the stripe here in this first half for the Salem International Tigers. Bishop will step back to the line. She's got 9 points on the day. In fact, she's tied with Weldon this game high honors. And Bishop's got 10 now. She drops the free throw. She becomes the first player to reach double digits. She'll step out, and Precious Price will get in to replace her. And Coach Gilmore, like I said, the way he plays his players, there's really no starters. Everybody plays about the same amount. Here's penetration coming on the near side by Ariana Hopkins, who's in the lineup. She can't make the jumper. Got her own rebound and will dribble back out away from pressure. To Petaway to lead for three, and it's good, and Chowan tied it up at 35. Coker with 5 on the night, and we're knotted at 35 as we just under 3 minutes to go to the half. Here's Bowers looking to get rid of it, hands away to Price, who will work out between the rings. Now to Bowers, she'll launch up to wide open three in the lead. Back to Salem International, and Bowers' second 3-ball of the night. Coker backing away from the double team, gets it to Lee. Lee will come front court against pressure from Price. Now she'll cut in the lane. Lee going to take it to the rack and can't score. Rebound taken down by Kayla Hall, who was coming up in the lane, just kind of fell in her hands. Here's Pickens, far side to Bowers. Skip pass to Jones. Here's another 3 from Jones, as this is good. Back-to-back 3 balls here by the Salem International Tigers after Chowan had scored it. And here's Coker getting fouled on the inbound, so we will get a timeout beforehand. I think we got a timeout beforehand by LaToya Jones. As Joanne Williams, Gaither, and Weldon are set to come back in the lineup here for Chowan. Coming up here at halftime, we'll have the team stats, individual stats. Take a look at the standings here in the CIAA. A lot of people off tonight. Matter of fact, there's only one other game, and that's a makeup game tonight. Shaw's at Virginia State on the women's side. A lot of this week was built in for teams to kind of give a little break as they head into the final 2 weeks of the season in preparation of going to the CIAA tournament. That begins on Monday, the 25th of February. The Chowan elected to play a non-conference game, both men and women. Of course, the Chowan men had to play on Monday, kind of similar to what Virginia State and Shaw are doing tonight due to snow that moved that game to Monday night. We'll see the Chowan men after this one against a Salem International team that comes in at 13-8 and a team that can score the basketball. Here's Gaither with it, getting it through the press. 2 minutes exactly to go in the first half. Chowan on the short end of a 41-35 score. Here's Hopkins trying to get around the defense, and foul's going to be whistled on Pickens, who tried to get around the pick. For Pickens, it's foul number 2, and for the Tigers, it's their 3rd team foul. Once again, another fresh set of players coming in the lineup for Gilmore. I was talking to athletic director Pat Mashuda, who coached women's basketball here at Chowan for 11 years, and he was telling me, he said, I got the scouting report on it, Salem International, and they put people in the lineup at every dead ball situation. He's exactly right. Coach Gilmore's got a rotating bench here. Here's Gaither trying to work from left to right. Back over to Coker. Coker off a pick from Weldon. Fires up to 3, and it's good. Coker's got 8, and she pulls Chowan within 3. Here's Bishop on the far side trying to work through the double team of Gaither and Coker. Gets away to Fernandez, who will get across the timeline. Villalobos trying to go baseline. She's cut off nicely by Hopkins. Here's Coker with the steal. Steele's going to take it in on the 6'2 Garcia. Garcia's going to block it out of bounds. As Coker took a pretty hard steal, Garcia's going to reach down and help her up. Because LaToya Jones, he'd say, hi in the world, he should not foul. I thought it was a pretty good no call myself, to be honest. As Garcia with 6'2 against 5'4 Coker. Here's Coker with it out on the right. Inside to Weldon. Weldon against Garcia. Reverse layup is no good. Weldon got her own rebound, but Bishop picked her pocket and dribbled it out of bounds, so it still belongs to Chowan underneath their own basket with 75 seconds to go in the first half. Pretty good crowd here on hand tonight. The Helm Center. They'll get better as the cafeteria closes. Here's Coker to try to tie, and her 3-ball won't go, but Joanne Williams got another offensive board for Chowan. And here's a runner in the lane. It's up and no good by Weldon, but she'll get a 2-shot opportunity. Coming here is a whistle, and the foul is going to be indicated on. So Garcia is going to be her second. 14 fouls now for Salem International in the first half. As Weldon's free throw rattles around and falls in. 10 points for Danielle. Her average is 12.9. She had 7 in the loss of Virginia Union on Saturday. And makes both here. So she's high score in the game with 11. 41-40 now. Here's the ball outside to Garcia. Trying to penetrate against Weldon. Bishop will launch up to 3, and she got it. Bishop's got 3. She's got 13. The Tigers have had to answer every time tonight for Chowan. Here's a layups up and go by Weldon on the transition here between Coker and Weldon. Boy, it's a fast-paced first half. Bishop coast to coast. She's going to be fouled by Hopkins as she makes the bucket. 3-point play opportunity coming here for the Tigers. So Hopkins draws a foul. Her first, team fourth, and here's Bishop, who's had a big first half to the line. She's the leading scorer, 15.3 a game. She already has 15. And make it 16. Every time Chowan gets close, the Tigers have an answer. They have hit 8 3-balls in this first half in 15 attempts. And they lead it through the Tigers 47-42 with 36.6 seconds to go in the half. Once again, full court pressure by Salem International. Coker's going to take it coast to coast. Layup's no good. Garcia grabs the rebound. Coker a little upset with himself. And Garcia carries it, trying to work out of traffic. The 15th turnover of the first half has given Chowan a chance to get a little closer with 25.8 seconds to go. Let's see if LaToya Jones elects to hold for the last shot. A team dying 5 as shot clock's gone dark here. Chowan inbounds right beside the... No, they're going to inbounds underneath their own bucket here. And, Coker had Weldon breaking up and couldn't get it to her, so she'll turn around and give it to Williams. Now inside to Weldon. Garcia knocks it away, taken away by Fernandez on the turnover. Fernandez coast to coast, dribbled it off the leg and out of bounds after the defense here from Hopkins. Another turnover for the Tigers, who now have 16 on the first half by my count. 13 for Chowan. Here's Coker getting around the defense for Fernandez with 13 seconds to go. She lost it. And now we'll foul Bishop trying to get it back. Boy, the turnovers have been some kind of enemy for Chowan in the second half of this season. We saw him turn it over 20 times in the first half against Elizabeth City State, and he already got 14 in this first half. Fortunately, they forced 16. Bishop free throws good. 17 first half points by the Brooklyn, New York freshman, who played at the Mandela School of Justice. She's got 17. And the biggest lead of the day by either team at 49-42 with 9 seconds to go in the half. Weldon cross court to Hopkins. Hopkins inside on Garcia, laid it up, banks the rain, won't go. Tipped around, Weldon's got it. She'll force it up and can't score. And we'll head to the locker room with Chowan down 49-42. We'll take a break, come back, give you the team stats and the individual stats from this first half. Chowan and Salem International going at each other here in this first half, and Salem International has the better of it. They leave it 49-42 at the break.
Now to judge what I'm doing. Are you high enough to excuse that I'm ruined? 'Cause I'm ruined. Is it late enough for you to come and stay over? 'Cause we're free to love, so tease me. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. Tonight.
You everything tonight.
Is it loud enough? 'Cause my body is calling for you, calling for you. I need someone to do the things that I do. I'm here now, energy's taking control. I'm speeding up, my heartbeat's dancing along. promises. I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything.
Tonight,
Magic is in the air. There ain't no science here, so come get your everything.
tonight,
I made no promises. I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything.
tonight,
Magic is in the air. There ain't no science here, so come get your everything.
tonight.
Tonight.
You everything tonight.
'Cause I need your green light, day and night. Say that you're mine, 'cause I need your green light, day and night. Say that you're mine. Say that you're mine. Say that you're mine. I made no promises. I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything.
Tonight,
Magic is in the air. There ain't no science here, so come get your everything.
tonight,
I made no promises. I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything.
tonight,
Magic is in the air. There ain't no science here.
Back here at Chowan with the ladies of Chowan Trail Salem International. 49-42. Gaddis Hodges with you back courtside here at Bob Burt Court. Chowan trying to win for the first time on the Bob Burt Court floor in 2019. They have not won a game at home since December 17th, 2018. So let's take a look at it. The numbers in the first half. Chowan still struggling shooting the basketball from the field. 27.7% on 13 of 47 shooting. They were also 3 of 10 from beyond the arc. What's kept Chowan in this ball game is the good work from the free throw line. 13 of 15 in this first half. For the Tigers, they shoot 43.2% in the first half on 16 of 37 shooting. 8 of 15 beyond the arc. They were 9 of 14 from the free throw line. Both teams struggled to take care of the basketball. Chowan forced 16 turnovers against Salem, but they turned it over 14 times themselves. Chowan leading on the boards 30-26. But here's a big factor. Chowan had 18 offensive rebounds, but yet they have only 20 points in the paint. You got to think Chowan sooner or later got to take advantage. They had only 16 second chance points after getting 18 offensive rebounds. Oh, it's got to get a little better on the inside of on the glass and with some putback. That's the story of the team stats in the first half. We'll take another break and give you the individual numbers from the first half. Miss Chowan here at home trails Salem International 49-42.
Falling into you, baby. Even electricity can't compare to what I feel when I'm with you. Oh, baby, giving up my ghost for you. Now I'm see-through. You give me a feeling so strong. I know you've been treating yourself wrong. So let me care for you. Ooh, baby, I'ma love you differently. I'll give you electricity, give it to you. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. You know I wanna let you know I'll never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. And I wanna let you know I'll never let the feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. All I see is you lately. Wide awake and in my dreams, I see your face so vividly. Don't know what I do. Ooh, baby, if you only saw a friend in me, I'd be bittersweet. You give me a feeling so strong. I know you've been treating yourself wrong. So let me care for you. Ooh, baby, I'ma love you differently. I'll give you electricity, give it to you. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on ready, baby. Think I'm ready now. Electricity, I'm flying into you. Think electric, baby. So electric, baby. Wanna let you know, let you know. Think I'm ready, baby. Think I'm ready now. Electricity, I'm flying into you. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you, you know. I wanna let you know I never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. And I wanna let you know I never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. So electric, baby. So electric, baby. Wanna let you know, let you know. Think I'm ready, baby. Think I'm ready now. Electricity.
Back in Murfreesboro, North Carolina, and a gorgeous day here in the South. Like 75-degree, beautiful day here at Chowan, and not so beautiful inside the Helm Center for the Chowan ladies in the first half. They trail here 49-42. Let's take a look at the individual numbers here in the first half. Both teams playing a lot of players here in this one, in this first half. Chowan led by Daniel Weldon with 13 points, 8 for Mariah Coker, 6 for Jakari Bangby, 5 for Jada Lee, 4 for Kayla Henderson, also 4 for Jordan Petaway, and 2 for Joanne Williams. And Jada Lee tossed in with 5 also. Playing and failing to score, Brianna Copeland, Sydney Neal, Olivia Gaither, Tialana Green, and Ariana Hopkins. For Salem International, the leader was Nia Bishop. She came in averaging 15.3 a game. Her career high is 21 at Salem International. She had 18 in the first half. 9 for India Jones, 6 each for Michaela Pickens and Amari Bowers, 4 for Tamia Tart, 2 for Villalobos, and also 4 for Precious Price, as Garcia, Hall, and Jackson all played but did not score in the first half. Just look at your individual numbers along with your team numbers. We'll take one final break, come back, start the second half. Chowan ladies got a little work to do. They trail here at the break by a score of 49-42.
She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Drop top, how we rollin' down on Collin South Beach. Yeah. Look like Kelly rollin', this might be my destiny. Yeah. She want me to eat it, I guess then it's on me. I got you, know I got the sauce like a recipe. She just wanna do it for the grand. She just want this money in my hand. I'ma give it to her when she dance, dance, dance. She gon' catch a Uber out the Calabasas. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. I think you got the wrong impression about me back. Just cause they heard what hood I'm from, they think I'm crazy. Okay, well maybe just a little crazy. Cause I admit I'm crazy about that lady, yeah. Finger to the world, as you pay me. I've been slaving, done the cause I'm running out of patience. No more waiting, no. Bouncing like a yo-yo. Living life on fast forward, but we slow-mo, yeah. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. The yo just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. I can't wait for the show. Got that good, yeah, I know. You should not be alone. All this drink got me low. Car got me right, and I feel so alive. Hey, she don't wanna think, she don't wanna be no wife. She just wanna stay out late, she just wanna stay away. Can't tell her nothing, no, can't tell her nothing, no. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. The yo just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
Both teams back on the floor prior to starting the second half. Chowan's got some work to do. Chowan ladies looking for their first win on the Bob Burke Court floor here since the start of the new year. Trail here at half, 49-42. Let's take a look at the standings here in the CIAA. Not much happening tonight as far as play is concerned. Shaw is playing at Virginia State women's basketball, and that's the only other game being contested tonight by a CIAA team. They're playing as we speak. Virginia Union leads the Northern Division with 5-0, 11-1, and 19-1, followed by Lincoln, who's 4-1, 7-5, and 13-10. Bowie, who came in to start Northern Division playing really well, but they're 2-3 on the Northern Division side of play, 9-3 overall, and 17-4 overall. Elizabeth City State's 2-3 and 5-7, 13-10. Chowan at 1-4, 7-5, and 11-10, and Virginia State 1-4, 3-8, and 8-11. On the Southern Division side of things, a little bit closer. Fayetteville State, who really came back after getting off to a slow start. They're 6-1, 9-4, 14-7. Winston-Salem State right on their heels at 5-1, 8-4, and 12-10. Johnson C. Smith 4-2 and 8-4 and 11-11. Livingstone 3-3, 3-9, 6-16. Clampton, the newcomer to the CIAA, 4-5 at 8-7 and 12-11. St. Aug 2-5, 3-11, 4-17, and Shaw, uncharacteristically winless in CIAA play. They're 0-7, 0-12, and 5-17. However, one of their wins this season came over the Salem International team, who leads Chowan here at the break, 49-42, and Chowan had an easy time here with Salem back before Christmas. With Shaw back before Christmas. That's been just about a month and a half ago. It has been almost 2 months ago, to say the least. And Chowan not playing quite at the same level as they were back then. Let's see if they can get it going here in the second half, as the Tigers will set to inbound it here. As we get ready to start this second half. And inbounds it comes to Bishop. As we got a little bit of a different starting five here in the second half, as Bishop's going to be joined by Pickens in the backcourt. Here's Garcia giving it back to Tart. She'll lay it up and in. That's Tamia Tart's first field goal of the second half, a third of the game. That's good playmaking again by Salem International, who leads our Hawk here, 51-42. This is the biggest lead of 9. Here's Lee with it out front for Chowan over to Coker. He had it right off a leg, and another turnover for Chowan. Wow, that was another unforced turnover, but Chowan steals it right back. Coker knocks it away to Lee. Lee all the way to Daniel Wellens. Got the snowbird layup back the other way. So Chowan back in, gets their first bucket against the Salem International Tigers, who hail from Salem, West Virginia. Not sure exactly where that is at, but here's Chowan almost forcing another turnover. He's knocked out of bounds by Coker. 51-44, just early into the third quarter here from Chowan. Hawks on the short end of things here. Trying to get something going defensively here and trying to maybe get the basketball back and get a little closer here. As Tart works out front, crossover dribble with Lee. Lee reached around and knocked out of bounds. Thought Pettaway might could have got to it, but she couldn't get to it. Here's Jones, Pickens, Hall, Price, and Bowers in the lineup. So the starters of the second half play 1 minute and 16 seconds. Coach Gilmore, who subs at every dead ball, brings 5 more in the lineup. And they'll get it in bounds, and the shot's laid up and in by Michaela Pickens. Pickens with 8. Her average is 6.1. She had only 6 points in that loss to Edinburgh on Saturday. Gaither back the other way, still a 9-point lead here for the Tigers. Here's Coker, right of the lane, layup no good, rebounded by Jones. As she was sandwiched by a couple of 6'2 defenders was Coker. Off to Price. She'll stop, pop the 3, no good. Good block out by Pettaway, and we got a foul underneath. Let's see who it's going to be on. Foul to be indicated on. On who? This is going to be on. Foul's going to be whistled on Bowers, her first, and the team first of the second half. Coker caught in the double team. This press from Salem International, which has been from the opening tip, has caused Chowan some problems. Pettaway breaks it, will take it in. Shot blocked away by Jones. Tipped out with right to Gaither. Olivia will take the time to spot up for a 3 ball. It's no good. Ball's loose underneath as Weldon and Hall will tie up. Alternating possession gives it to Chowan. So Chowan will inbounds underneath their own basket. Hawks trail here at home, 53-44. Against Salem International, who's won only 4 of their previous 20 games this season under new coach Cody Gilmore. Lee with it on the right side to Coker. She's got a wide open look at the 3. It's a little strong. Long rebound off to Michaela Pickens around the free throw line. Pickens will wheel, turn back the other way. Takes it inside on Lee, and Lee picked the pocket. Nice job by Jada Lee on the steal. She's second on the team in steals. Here's Chowan back the other way, and Gaither's shots blocked out of bounds by Price. So good defense on both ends and for both teams, and we'll go back the other way with it. And another 5 coming in the lineup here for Gilmore. That's the thing about you have every dead ball situation. You're swapping people in and out. Certainly extends the time of this game instead of immediately putting the ball in play. Maybe that's by design by Coach Gilmore. But it's working for him tonight. Maybe a little more that's worked for him other times this season, but his team has a 53-44 lead here in 7:35 to go in the third quarter at Chowan. Lee pull-up jumper right of the lane, no good. Weldon with a follow, and she got it to go. Danielle's got 17. Her scoring has kept Chowan within it in this ball game, and here's Bishop to the right, and we got a call out front. What's this going to be on? It's going to be a turnover. Say she carried the ball. Once again, Cody Gilmore, the first-year head coach for Salem, does not agree with the call by the official here on the near side. Gaither having trouble getting in. Got a 5-second violation against Chowan. So the Hawks hand it right back on the Chowan with another unforced error. This has to be driving Coach Latoya Jones crazy. Villalobos set the inbounds inside. They're trying to get it to Garcia and cannot. But they get it into Bishop, and we got a foul, a holding from behind, I believe. That's going to go out of bounds off Chowan. Here's Henderson coming in for Pettaway as the ball went off Pettaway and out of bounds on the inbounds. So Henderson makes her first appearance in the second half. She comes in with Hawks down 7. Villalobos gets it in to Tart, but it's knocked away, stolen away by Lee. Another turnover for Salem International at 20. Here's Weldon behind the defense. She'll lay it up and in. 19 for Danielle. Her best output in quite some time. She cuts the deficit down to 5. Here's Fernandez. Closely guarded by Coker. Works off a pick from Garcia. Over to Villalobos. Her 3 ball is a little short. Tapped out of bounds and off the hands of Kayla Henderson. It still belongs to Salem International. As Garcia at 6'2" was battling Kayla Henderson inside at 5'6". And Henderson was the last one to get her hands on. Inbounds it comes to Garcia, but nearly stolen away by Weldon. We got a jump ball. As we got a foul coming here against Chowan. Foul's going to be whistled on Danielle Weldon, her second. Going to deny the jump ball as they whistle the second personal of the day on Weldon. Chowan only 2 home games left. One next Wednesday. They host Virginia State, and then on the 23rd, season finale on Senior Day against Virginia Union. Garcia right of the lane. In on Weldon, turns the lane, banks it off the glass, a little strong, rebounded by Tart. Tart over Villalobos. Her jumper out on the right is good. Daniela Quanceta Villalobos with 4. 7-point lead at 55-48. Here's Weldon getting fouled by Garcia underneath. For Garcia, it'll be foul number 3 on the first half. Well done with the ball game. That becomes the second team foul in the second half for the Tigers. But here's Weldon at the line to shoot a pair of free throws after getting fouled in the act of shooting. Been good from the line tonight. Stays good here with the free throws. Danielle's now 6 of 8 from the stripe. She's got 20 points on the evening. Her career high is 25. John's going to need every point they can get from the 6-foot senior tonight. Henderson's on the lineup. Coca back in for Chowan. Also Bagby in the lineup for the Hawks. Bagby had a good first half coming off the bench with 6 points. Weldon's got 21 now. 56-49. It's 6:32 and counting. I'm sorry, it's 55-50. They put the score on the wrong side. Precious Price pull up 3, no good. But Bowers has got the rebound off to the backside to a wide open Taylor Carter, who will lay it in. So the basket is good on Carter's first bucket. Correction, that is Hancock. Here's Gaither trying the 3 that won't go. And foul underneath on the rebound effort. That is Hancock who had that bucket. That foul was whistled, by the way, on Amari Bowers for the Tigers. Chowan will inbounds under their own bucket. 6 minutes to go in the third. Coca's got a spot-up 3 ball in the right corner. No good. They battle for the rebound. Weldon's going to tip it out, but Bowers is going to beat the Chowan defender to the basketball. She'll get it off to Price. Price wheels come front court. Layup back the other way is good by Kayla Hall. Hall, who played briefly in that first half, got her first bucket, back to a 9-point advantage here by the Tigers. Bagby trying to maneuver inside between the 2 defenders. She'll split them, go to the rack, and her layup's a little strong. Rebounded by Hancock for the Tigers. She'll get it to Bowers, far side to Price. Price moves to the middle of the floor. And will let her teammates catch up with her because she didn't have the numbers in transition as Chowan was able to hustle back defensively. Here's Price. Goes on the corner to Bowers. 3-pointer's on its way, and she got it and got fouled by Bagby. So a 4-point play opportunity coming here for Bowers. Joanne Williams will quickly get in the lineup here for Bagby, who just picked up foul number 2. So here's Bowers going to the line to try to complete the 3-point play and get double digits. Henderson and Williams in the lineup. Gaither and Bagby will step out as they join Weldon, Lee, and Coker in the Chowan lineup. Here's Bowers at the line. She has just drilled one from the corner to give Tigers a 12-point lead, make it 13, and she's in double digits now with 10. So it's a 63-50 lead for the Tigers. 5:11 to go in the third quarter. Chowan just can't get it going here offensively. Henderson cutting in the lane, loops it up, wouldn't go. Rebounded by Weldon. Weldon stuck it back up and in. 23 for Danielle. She's 2 points away from tying her career high. Price on the near side. She'll cut inside and the crossover dribble gets Henderson. Ball's knocked away by Williams. Ball still loose on the floor, recovered by Hancock. Jump ball, and that'll get us to the media timeout. It'll be Salem basketball after the timeout. 63-52, 4:42 to go in the third period. Chowan trailing here at home against Salem International.
Say, hey, now, baby. Oh, mama, don't play now, baby. Say, hey, now, baby. So let's go on things straight now, baby. Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. I put the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not?
You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. Been wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not?
Chowan was shot 27% in the first half, much better in the second half. 28.6% from 4-14 shooting. Tigers with the basketball underneath their own bucket with 4:42 to go in the third. They're trying to add to what currently is a 63-52 lead. Ball stolen away by Henderson. Here's Kayla back the other way. She'll try to beat the defense. The layup is good. Kayla Henderson with the steal and score. That puts the Hawks down by 9 now. And Villalobos pushes away to Fernandez. Fernandez one-hands the basketball to Bowers. Now back to Fernandez in the corner who almost lost it. Back out front, Villalobos wide open from 15 feet, and she drained it. Villalobos' second field goal to second half, back to a double-digit lead. Henderson inside, running layup, no good. Rebounded by Reva Jones, who's coming to line up. Jones hands it away to Bishop. Bishop coming near side, takes it in on Lee, and we got a blocking foul coming here on Lee. It's going to be a third, and correction, her second and the team third. And we got a dead ball foul, and there's nobody at the scorer's table for Salem International. Might be the first time today. As Petaway and Copeland will get back in, replacing Coker and Henderson. You see the frustration starting to set in on Latoya Jones's face. And what's going on with this team? Here's Tart with it on the right. Takes Williams inside, backs her in and kissed it in. Tart used her wide body to kind of wedge herself inside against defense from Williams. 13-point lead now. It's 67-54. Matches the biggest lead of the day. Copeland with three for Chowan, no good. Tapped out of bounds off the hands of Chowan, off the hands of Salem International. Will give Chowan the basketball back with 3:39 to go in the third. Chowan needs every possession they can get, and 5 more new players will come in for Salem International. Like I said, this constant substitution just slows the game down here tremendously. Here's Williams over in the corner. Gives it back to Lee. Lee with a three. No good. It's an air ball. Copeland's going to beat Price to the basketball, however. To Petaway. Back out front. It comes to Lee, who keeps it on her hip, and she'll reset the offense. Petaway's got it on the right. Petaway trying to maneuver, gets pressure on the far side by Hancock. And she'll back away, goes the other way with it, hands it off to Lee with 8 to shoot. Lee from 18 feet, no good. They fight for the rebound, tipped out, and Bowers has got it. She'll get it to Price. Price coming on the run. She takes it in on Petaway. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Jada Lee for Chowan. Lee to Sydney Neal. Neal trying to catch up with him. She will. Her layup is blocked out of bounds by Reva Jones. A correction, that is Kayla Hall. So it still belongs to Chowan with 2:59 to go in the third. Chowan looks a little winded at this point. Petaway with it out on the left. Moves to the middle of the floor. Backs it back out. Spots the three ball. Went in and came out. As Williams has the rebound and gets a shot blocked from behind. But foul's going to be whistled on Kayla Hall, who had the block. It'll be the 4th team foul for the Tigers here in this third quarter. Correction, did they call it on Jones? They called it on Jones, I believe. Instead of Hall, that's going to be on the third. Here's Joanne Williams to the line. Her free throw is an air ball. Here's Coca back in, replacing Jada Lee. She'll join Copeland, Williams, Petaway, and Neal in the lineup. And Joanne makes the second free throw. Earlier points that come from the line day, she's got 3. Cuts the deficit down to 12. Price quickly coming front court with it. Over to Hancock to Jones. She'll foul 3 ball. It's short. Long rebound comes off to Copeland for Chowan. Copeland gives it to Coca. Mariah coming near side. Backs it back out and resets the offense with 2:34 to go in the third. Here's Petaway with it out between the rings. Far corner, it goes to Copeland. Copeland looking to get it to somebody. Trying to get it to Neal high post and couldn't. It goes inside to Williams. She got behind the defense and she's going to draw the foul this time on Hall. Somehow Williams got the basketball and got away from Hancock, the defender, and Hall had to come over and help her out and pick up the foul. Her second. That's 5 team fouls now for Salem International in this quarter. So Chowan will shoot free throws for the remainder of the quarter. Williams back at the line. And she makes this one, hit the front of the rim and crawled in for Williams. Here's Destiny Robinson in the lineup for the first time today, the 5'10 freshman. Hampton, Virginia, averages 2.3 a game. She'll replace Neal in the lineup. So everybody's played today with the exception of De'Ara Carter for Coach Latoya Jones. Here comes the usual switch item. 5 players here for Salem International. Once again, it just kind of makes it a slower process, but that's the way it goes. But Coach Latoya Jones is subbed just about every time that Coach Gilmore has. And Williams, who's came in tonight just 46% from the stripe, makes both again. 67-57. Bishops, basketball. Villalobos pull-up jumper out on the left is good. This young lady can shoot it. She's a 38% three-point shooter, but she's pretty good inside the arc as well. Copeland having trouble getting rid of it. Gets it to Petaway. Petaway across the timeline. Takes it over to Robinson along the baseline. She went around Jackson, lost the basketball. Had a pocket pick by Bishop. 17 turnovers now for Chowan. And here's Bishop, who had 18 points in the first half and has not scored in the second half. Coming front court. Joanne Williams steals it away from Fernandez. Williams going to take it in on Bishop. Her left-handed layup is good. Joanne Williams with a good little run off the bench here to give Chowan a little bit of spark here late in the quarter. And we got a jump ball as Williams going to tie up Bishop in the backcourt after she and Copeland double-team Bishop near the midcourt stripe. So Weldon, Henderson, Lee, Tialana Green getting the Chowan lineup. The only one's going to stay on the floor is going to be Coca. Chowan forced the jump ball. They'll get it back down 10. With 1:35 to go in the third. Lee's got it out front on the inbounds here from Coca. As they work right in front of the Chowan bench where 4-year coach Latoya Jones is eyeing what our team's trying to do offensively. Over in the corner to Coca. Coca looking to get it inside to Weldon. Could not. Now they'll get it to Weldon at the high post. Danielle back door to Tialana Green. She'll score the first bucket of the game. Good play making that time. A little high low that time from Danielle Weldon to Green. Here's a travel in the backcourt as Michaela Pickens caught it on her hip and traveled with it. It becomes the 23rd turnover of the night for the Vistas out of Salem, West Virginia. And Chowan's got a chance to get a little closer. They trail by as many as 13 in this second half. Remember, Salem International lost a 14-point lead up at Edinburgh on Saturday and fell 86-77. Chowan trying to do it for the second consecutive game against them. Lee to the rack scores. Jada Lee, baseline runner. She's got 7. Coca on the steal, and she scores. So Chowan quickly has cut it down to 4. And Coach Cody Gilmore wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him with 52.1 seconds to go. Chowan all of a sudden got back in this one with some good work on the defensive end. Back for more after a short timeout.
Dirty looks from your mother. Never seen you in a dress that color, no. It's a special occasion. Not invited, but I'm glad I made it. Oh, let me apologize. I'll make up for all those times. Your love, I don't wanna lose. I'm begging you. Wait, can you turn around? Can you turn around? Just wait. Can we work this out? Can we work this out? Just wait. Can you come here, please? 'Cause I wanna be with you. Wait, can you turn around? Can you turn around? Just wait. Can we work this out? Can we work this out? Just wait. Can you come here, please? 'Cause I wanna be with you. we talk for a moment? Got these feelings that I'm tired of holding on. Wasn't trying
Chowan, which is in turnover prone tonight themselves, use it the other way this time as they force some turnovers and get back-to-back buckets and cut the deficit. It was once 13 down to 4. Here's Coker knocking it out of bounds. We head back the other way with it. Price thought she got fouled, and I'm kind of inclined to agree with him. As Coker knocks it out of bounds right at the midcourt stripe. And Salem International will inbound it here as Bowers will look at to get it inbounds. And gets it to Price, who got away from Henderson. Price takes it inside, kicks it back to Reva Jackson, now to Bowers. Bowers hands it away to Price, out on the perimeter with 40 seconds to shoot. Bowers arches up a three and it's short. Long rebound, it's going to be tipped away, and finally Tialana Green's going to travel with it, trying to save it. I think Tialana was trying to get the timeout because she knew she was falling to the floor. That becomes Chowan's 18th turnover tonight. Only 4 here in the second half, after 14 in the first half. Price with it on the inbounds from Bowers. Only 2 seconds shot differential between the game clock and the shot clock. So we're down to 25 seconds to go. Price crossover dribble. Hancock's got a wide open three, and it's good. Hancock, who did not play in the first half, drills the three. As we will redo something here. 72-65. That's a big three for Hancock over in the corner. Off to Henderson. Henderson back the other way. Gets it to Coker. Now to lead with 11 to shoot. Third quarter winding to an end. Here's Welding, who's had a big game tonight. She gets fouled inside. Foul's going to be on either Bowers or let's see. Oh, it's going to be on. It's going to be on Mari Bowers. Going to be her second. Stops the clock with 5.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Weldon's at the line, which she's been pretty good today. 7 of 9. Make her 8 of 10. She's 1 point away from tying her career high, which currently stands at 25. Danielle with 24 on the evening. To go along with 13 boards. And she's got it. She makes both. And it's a 5-point deficit for Chowan, and Salem International throws it away here on the inbounds. As Price couldn't handle it, and Chowan's going to get an opportunity with 4.3 seconds to go on the 25th turnover of the evening here for Salem International. Once again, Coach Gilmore is going to run 5 in and take 5 out. Let's see if Chowan can get off a quick shot with 4.3 seconds to go. Boy, a three here would be nice just before the buzzer. Henderson gets it inside to Weldon and throw it away, but got a push from behind on Weldon. That's who is going to be whistled on. It's going to be on Bishop. I believe it is. I was going to be on Nia Bishop. And it's going to put Weldon back at the line. The shot clock did not move. The game clock did not move at all. So here's Weldon back with 2 free throws. 12 in the second half for Danielle. Make it 13. She's got a near career high of 26. Chowan was bailed out from that foul from behind, because it was going to be a turnover. Weldon knocks down both. 27 points for Weldon. It's a 3-point game. Inbounds it comes to Bishop. Bishop loses the basketball, gets it back, arched it up, almost made it, but the end of the corner will come here. Chowan trailed by as many as 13 in that quarter, but they come back to cut it to 3 with 10 minutes left. Back to start the fourth and final quarter after this short timeout. You listen to Chowan Women's Basketball on GoCUHawks.com.
This is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me in this moment feels like magic, don't it? I'm right where I wanna be. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced, 'cause I swear you're an angel sent to this world. What did I do right to deserve you, girl? I could stay here forever. I'd be fine if we never had to leave this room. Everybody's talking about heaven like they
Yeah, Chowan heads to the fourth and final quarter, down 3, and my partner Robert Burns steps in the building. Chowan starts to play a little better.
Yeah,
Let's
looks
hope he
like
can
it came
continue.
just at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. Chowan was once down 13 in the second half. Here's Salem International with the basketball. Villalobos with the basketball, kicks over in the corner to Bishop. Bishop at 18 in the first half. She's scoreless in the second half. Villalobos jumper misses. Rebounded, put back up and in by Reva Jackson, but she's fouled by Tialana Green from behind. So Green picks up personal number 1. And that'll put Reva Jackson at the line, which she's only had 6 opportunities. No, that's going to say a non-shooting foul. So Salem International inbound on their own bucket. They get it inside, far side to Tart. Tart will bring it back out into the center jump circle, hands it away to Villalobos. Villalobos had a notion, didn't take it. Gives it up, hands it back to Fernandez. Fernandez gets around the pressure from Lee. Back door to Tate, and she can't convert. Danielle Weldon's defense might have caused us some problems, but Danielle can't hold the rebound. It's lost out of bounds to Salem International.
Really good D by Weldon right there.
Yeah, Weldon's having a heck of a game. We've seen what she's capable of, Robert. She's got a career-high 27 tonight.
Wow.
And inside it goes to Tate, now back to Villalobos. Villalobos trying to penetrate, gets around Lee, and they got a foul before the shot. Official underneath to indicate the foul on Jada Lee, her third. Some we've seen tonight, Robert, and this game has gone a little long, and it's because the substitution pattern here for Salem International. You notice nearly every dead ball they put in 5 new players. Ball's knocked away, stolen by Weldon after Coker knocked it away. Back the other way, Chowan's got the basketball to Green on the left wing. She'll take a couple dribbles, give it to Weldon, back out to Henderson. The Chowan will reset the offense here in the first minute of the fourth quarter. Chowan can tie this game with a tray. It goes to Weldon at the high post. Weldon now turns around, faces the basket, goes by Jackson off the glass, and it's good.
Good move.
29 for the Glen Allen Virginia senior. And Chowan's with a single point. Here's Tate back the other way, coast-to-coast layup, no good. Reva Jackson on the follow, and Jada Lee just picked up foul number 4, trying to keep her from scoring. And already 3 team fouls to Chowan in the first minute and 19 seconds of the fourth quarter, I'm sorry.
Does look like a pretty interesting substitution pattern that Salem's got going on.
And it's worked well for him. I was looking at stats early, last night as Jackson misses the free throw. That's the way he's run all year. Nobody for their team has played more than 25 minutes a game.
Wow.
Yeah. You gotta feel like if you're in that substitution pattern, you got 10 starters.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What do they have? 11 players total? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, Jackson missed a free throw, rebounded by Weldon. That's Weldon's 14th board of the game to go along with 29 points. Gaither to Coker for the lead. No good. And knocked out of bounds by Gaither on an attempt to rebound attempt. Well, Mariah's upset. It did everything but go to the bottom of the twine for the Portsmouth, Virginia junior. And here is India Jones back in the lineup. Chowan stayed in this game with good free throw shooting. And here's a turnover in the backside as Price caught it on the hip and carried it. Chowan continues to force turnovers. They got to take advantage of it. 27 turnovers now for Salem International. Gaither to inbounds. Gets it into Henderson as Hancock applies pressure, and they're back to Gaither. Chowan can take the lead with a bucket here. Get their first lead of the second half. Matter of fact, it'll be their first lead in a long, long time. Here's Weldon. Henderson to Green in the low post. Coker in the lane. She scores, and Chowan's got the lead. Chowan's last lead was a 5:03 mark of the first quarter. Bowers gets it front court to Hall, who's coming to line up.
Press gave him some trouble.
There to Bowers in the far corner to Jones. She'll arch up a 3-ball, and it's a little strong. Rebounded by Gaither. Who's good inside position. Gaither puts it on the floor and then pushes it away to Coker. 7:42 to go. Chowan leading 73-72 here at home against Salem International. Well, the 3-ball not going in tonight in the second half like it did for Salem in the first half. Salem International. Here's Weldon down the low block, tried to give it away to Henderson. Ball's knocked loose. Weldon's going to save it and go to the floor and get the timeout. Good play by Weldon to save it, Robert. Just saved the timeout. Weldon was a little slow to get up.
Yeah, hit the deck pretty hard right there.
In the first half, Salem International was 9 of 14 beyond the arc. In the second half, they are now 2 of 10. It's kind of that live by the 3, die by the 3 adage. Unfortunately, with Chowan is not going in for the Tigers here in the second half. And Chowan's done some good work on the defensive end as well.
So I miss out on anything spectacular?
Not really.
Here early?
Not really. Not really, but they turned this, what was a 30-second timeout into a full timeout. We'll follow with the Chowan men after this one, take a little 20-minute break, come back and bring you men's basketball. Chowan men, kind of like the women, looking for success here at home in the 2019 portion of the season.
Yeah, both of them kind of been struggling here at home and on the road as well.
Matter of fact, the Chowan men have won once here in the second half of the season. Correction, they've won twice here at home the second half of the season, beating Elizabeth City State and Lincoln here at home in the second half of the season. Along with Shaw, and West Virginia State. Chowan men had a little more success here in the second half of the season here at home. But the Chowan ladies have not won here at home since December 17th.
And you always want to protect home court.
Chowan retains the basketball. They have it underneath their own bucket with 7:23 left. 6 seconds to shoot. Hope Chowan's aware of the shot clock here. 7:23 left to play. Henderson over to Gaither. She'll step out, shoot the 3, no good. Weldon's got another offensive rebound. It's fresh 32nd for the Hawks. Over it comes to Coker. Boy, Weldon and Tate really leaning on each other inside. Here's Henderson. Threw it behind Gaither, but Gaither will go back and get it near the timeline. 7 minutes exactly to go in the barrel. Here's Coker in the corner to Gaither. Garcia jumps out on it quickly. Weldon backing in against Tate. She charges. For Weldon, it's foul number 3. Tate's really battling Weldon down in the low block. Chowan's 4th team foul in this quarter.
See if the Hawks can cause some trouble in the backcourt here again.
Villalobos having trouble getting it in. Does to Fernandez, and it's blocked out of bounds by Williams for Chowan. It's Fernandez was trying to get it back to Villalobos. Once again, Villalobos having trouble getting it in. Finally gets it into the 6'2 Garcia. Garcia dribbles through the double team, gets it away to Villalobos. Villalobos coming inside, gets it to Tate. She bobbled it, got it back, stuck it in to put the Tigers back in front. 10 points there for Tart. That's Tamia Tart, I'm sorry, not Tate. Garcia off to Henderson out on the right. Now back to Henderson. Henderson to Williams. She drew the foul against Garcia. And for Garcia, it's foul number 4. And she reached over and fouled Joanne Williams underneath. So Williams back to the line where tonight she's 5 of 6. She's now 6 of 7. Here comes another 5 here for Coach Cody Gilmore. And we're tied at 74. So we're going to have another one, Robert. We're going to go right down to the wire here.
Yeah. Might get some more free basketball.
Yeah. Williams' second free throw rims out. Joanne made the first, and the rebound off to Salem International. Here's Pickens coming front court. Almost lost it, and Henderson was there to recover. Now right at front it comes to Hall to India Jones. Jones will let traffic clear. She gave it to Price, who comes out and resets the offense out between the rings. As Coker tries to get in the grills, we near the 6-minute mark of this ball game tied at 74. Pickens for three, and she got it. Pickens with a deep corner three. 4 players now in double figures as Pickens has got 11. Inside to Weldon, back out to Gaither. Gaither trying to penetrate, gets it over to Coker right front. Coker to try to tie it with a 3 and a short. Williams with the offensive board, and she's fouled from behind by Kayla Hall, her 3rd foul here.
Huge offensive board right there.
It really was by Williams. Williams is 6th rebound of the ball game. So she's got 2 shots coming. 2 team fouls now for Salem International in the 4th quarter. Free throw by Williams is off the back of the iron, a little strong. Here's Jada Lee back in the lane. She'll come back and play with 4 as Coker gets a little breather. But the clock paused with 5:43 to go. Joanne's 2nd free throw. It rolls around, falls in, 9 for the Norfolk Virginia senior. And she makes it a 2-point game. Jones gets it to Bowers. Bowers back to try to go to Jones, stolen away by Henderson. Another turnover here to the 12th in the second half for Salem International. And the 28th of the day. Gaither off to Lee. Now Lee will go by Jones, who might have had a cramp, and Lee's runner can't go. Weldon's there for the rebound. She's fouled on the way back up. Weldon doing a great job inside on the boards. Foul's going to be whistled on Amari Bowers, her 3rd. That's going to be 3 team fouls, and here's Weldon back to the line. She can tie it up with 2 free throws. She's looking for point number 30. And she's got it.
Wow.
Weldon's now 12 of 14 from the stripe tonight. 16 boards and 30 points. That's a pretty good night's work.
With 5 minutes left to go.
Yeah. And second one rims out. Rebound off to India Jones. Front court it comes to Price. 77-76. Salem International with the lead. Bowers trying to answer with a 3 and a short. They fight for the rebound. Tip tight. Right to Price. Price inside to Jones. Now back out front. It comes to Price. A correction to Michaela Pickens, who'll get it to Price while Joanne Williams jumps on the freshman or junior guard out of Covington, Georgia quickly. She'll push it away to Pickens on the right. 14 to shoot, 4:47 to play. Good steal here by Lee. Lee will take it front court. Goes inside on Pickens, drew the foul, and the shot wouldn't go. Foul's going to be on Pickens, going to be Pickens is 3rd and the team 4th, so both team with 4 team fouls here. So here's Jada Lee to the line to try to get Joanne to the tie and maybe even get the lead. Lee with 7 points on the night. She's an 84% free throw shooter this season, which leads Joanne free throw shooting but misses here. Correction, Mariah Kokas 2 points higher at 86%. Bowers out, Bishop back in. Boy, it's been a quiet second half by Nia Bishop. She had 18 first half points. She is not scratched in the second half. Lee misses both. Tipped up by Williams, and it almost went in, but falls off to the right when Pickens recovers for Salem International. Here's Price with it, working against Henderson. Crossover dribble, pulls up 15 feet, no good. Jones has got the offensive board, and she's fouled on the way back up. Foul's going to be on Williams. For Joanne, it's foul number 2. 5 team fouls there for Joanne, so Salem International's headed in the bonus for the final 4:26. And here's India Jones to try to extend the lead. She's a 74% free throw shooter, and free throw is missed.
Looks like Salem's going to get some size back in the game right here.
Garcia's going to get in the lineup, replacing Kayla Hall. Coach Gilmore has 4 players 6'2" or higher.
Wow.
On his team.
Don't usually see that in women's basketball.
India Jones has got 10 now with his second free throw. 2-point lead for Chowanich. For Salem International. 78-76. Gaither dribbling through traffic, has a pocket pick from behind, but Bishop couldn't hold on. Still belongs to Chowanich underneath their own bucket.
A little bit of poor court awareness right there.
Yeah, you gotta, when you turn your back to the defender, you gotta be careful when there's a guard behind you that's one of the quickest players on the floor.
Right, gonna come pick your pocket.
Chowan's fortunate to keep the possession. Lee to inbounds inside to Williams. Williams trying to hand it back to Lee, and it's out of bounds. It belongs to Chowan.
Wow, we got away with one right there.
Yeah.
Just about the same thing right there, too. Just picked her pocket again.
Fisher's going to confer, and it still belongs to Chowan. Here's Tialana Green in for Joanne Williams. Lee to inbounds, same spot she inbounds it 4 seconds ago. 4:12 left, 16 to shoot for Chowan. Hawks trail you at home, 78-76. Inbounds to Green, back to Lee in the corner. Lee thought about it, handed away to Green. Green over to 6'2 Garcia, won't go. Rebounded by Bishop on the far side. He got inside of Gaither's block out. Back the other way to Price. She can't score. Rebounded by Tialana Green. Green over to Lee. Jada moving front court against pressure. And her runner in the lane is no good. Rebounded by Weldon. She lost it, went right to Gaither. Gaither scooped it up and scored. And that's her first field goal of the night. And she's fouled on the play. Foul's going to be whistled on India Jones, her fourth.
Outstanding finish right there.
That is Gaither's first field goal of the day. She was 0 for 7 prior. And she can give Chowan the lead with his free throw as Villalobos is back in and Pickens is out in the Salem International lineup with 3:45 left. Left-handed free throw by Gaither is good. And it's interesting, her shot was with her right hand. And she's a left-handed player. 79-78, Chowan's got the lead back. Here's Bishop working in against Lee, who's got 4 fouls, and Lee just might have fouled out. And she got beat by Bishop on the dribble, and Lee will foul out for the third time this season with 3:38 left, and Chowan up in front, 79-78. She'll finish tonight with 7 points. Will Lee. Lee got beat on the dribble, right, but she tried to reach around and knock it away and hit Bishop on the arm.
Yeah, Lee didn't like to call too much, but I don't know. It looked pretty clear from up here.
Well, most of the time they call that.
Yeah.
They've gotten a little better over the years. Bishop's got a first point in the second half to tie it at 79.
They're always going to call the little pushes and checks.
Bishop's perfect on both. She's got 20. She's 1 point away from tying her career high, and Tigers back in the lead here. There's Petaway, and Bishop's going to pick her pocket from behind. 20 turnovers now for Chowan in the ballgame. Only 6 in the second half. Price over to Villalobos, who's guarded closely by Gaither, now back out to Price. Both teams in the bonus from a free throw standpoint for the remainder of this ball game. Price with a long three and a short. Long rebound comes off to Weldon for rebound number 17. Here's Henderson maneuvering front court. And Bishop nearly steals it from him, but Henderson recovers. Inside to Weldon. Her shot's blocked away by Price, and Price going to pick up the foul. Looked like Price got all ball here. Wow.
I thought the same thing, but we'll take it.
Yes. Price's first foul. Foul's really lining up on both teams here. And Weldon's at the line to shoot a pair of free throws.
A lot of free throws here recently. A lot of free throws.
And Weldon is tied it with her 31st point of the ball game.
Gaddis, that might be what the game comes down to, realistically, is free throws.
You're right. And Weldon can't make the second. Rebounded off by Garcia. So we played to the 57 mark. We're still tied. High scoring affair, 80-80. Not sure Chowan's been on 80 points this season. Here's Price with it out front. She'll go inside on Henderson. Henderson cuts off the dribble. Now she'll force up the shot, and it's an air ball. But recovered underneath by Tartan, who's going to get fouled on the way back up. Foul's going to be whistled on Olivia Gaither, her first.
Back and forth, foul for foul.
How in the world did Tart get in between Gaither and Green and get that rebound? She was in the right spot.
Sometimes the ball just finds you.
Yes, it does. And Tart misses the free throw. Just kind of like in baseball, sometimes the baseball finds the bat, right?
Yeah. Blind squirrel finds a nut.
Yes, it does. Tart to try to break the 80-yard tie. And she makes Tart now with 11.
Like you mentioned, really high-scoring game here.
Yes, it is. Here's Petaway going through traffic. She's caught in the defense. Green for three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Garcia. not so sure that's the shot that Chowan wanted.
Yeah, not the best shot selection.
You got plenty of time, 2:19 to go. Tart going inside on Henderson. Blocking foul called on Kayla Henderson.
Wow. Really late call right there. Really late call.
Henderson was trying to get in position, and she draws the blocking foul, her third foul. And Tart right back to the free throw line, which she just gave Salem International the lead. Free throw is missed by Tart. Tart on the season, a 71% free throw shooter. She's missed 2 of her last 3.
Sometimes they say the ball doesn't lie.
Yep.
See if it finds a net right here.
As we wipe up a wet spot in the lane here. 2:17 left here in the barrel. Chowan trails 81-80 as Brianna Copeland will get in the lineup here for Tijuana Green. So it's Weldon, Henderson, Petaway, Copeland, and Gaither on the floor currently for Chowan. Garcia, Price, Bishop, Villalobos, and Tart for Salem International. Tart breaks the back end of the 2-shot opportunity. 2-point lead for the Vistas out of West Virginia. Henderson on the right. Back to Copeland, out to Petaway, who's out between the rings. And Henderson's got it. Remember, Chowan's playing with that. Jada Lou is fouled out. And the high post works Weldon. Weldon thought about shooting it from there, but Garcia closed quicker with that 6'2 frame. Here's Copeland along the baseline. Turner can't score. Rebounded by Copeland. She can't score. Weldon sticks it in and we're tied. 82 apiece, and Henderson missed shot was followed up by Daniel Weldon, who has 33 points. Villalobos shot, she got fouled. Villalobos just kind of forcing it up. She got fouled on the play. Foul's going to be whistled on. Let's see. Is it going to be on Copeland? No, it's going to be whistled on Kayla Henderson, her 4th. Villalobos' free throw is good. Back to the lead here for Salem International.
Decent crowd right now, getting into it for sure.
Garcia comes on to line up. India Jones back in. India Jones a little bit of 3-point shooter than Garcia. Villalobos makes both. Young lady's got a nice smooth shot. She's got 8 of her 10 here in the second half. She's just given the Tigers a 2-point advantage here with 90 seconds left to go here in Murfreesboro. Gaither penetrating left of the lane. Fires up a jumper, and we're tied at 84.
Getting hot at the right time.
Yes.
For Gaither.
Gaither is. Villalobos trying to penetrate against pressure from Gaither. Fall away jumper 15 feet, crawls over the rim and goes in. 12 for Villalobos. Chowan cannot get any defensive stops. We're under a minute to go here. Hawks got a score here as they nearly throw it away. And they do steal it. Villalobos steals it away from Weldon's errant pass. She can't convert. And stolen, knocked away and saved by Weldon. And Weldon's going to come front court, or Henderson is, and Price is going to knock it away and draw the foul.
Easy opportunities missed by Salem.
Yes, and they could have really made it tough on Chowan with 45 seconds to go. Foul on Price is going to be her 2nd. And Kayla Henderson, who took a pretty good shot that time by Price, is going to go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws here.
Yeah, just got up off the floor. Now you got to hit 2 big ones.
Nice day to be on the diamond in the practice today.
It's wonderful. Wonderful weather.
Henderson, a 2-shot opportunity to try to tie it. First one's on its way, and it's no good. For the young lady who hails from Fredericksburg, Virginia. As Tart's going to come out, as will Villalobos, as Fernandez and Garcia will get back in.
I think it might come down to whoever has the last possession.
Well, you think about Chowan, if you want to foul, Garcia's a 37% free throw shooter. And Henderson missed both. Garcia had it and got fouled. They're going to timeout here after Garcia grabbed the rebound. And Cody Gilmore wants to talk to his troops after Henderson missed both free throws.
Those were big free throws right there.
Yeah, they are. Chowan have been shooting really well today from the free throw line.
If Garcia misses 2 right here, though, no harm done.
Well, she got the timeout before she got fouled.
Oh.
So it'll be Salem International basketball right here at midcourt. Once again, we'll do like we normally do in the double hitters. We'll take a 20-minute break in between games and come back with men's action here. Salem International was 4-16 this season of the ladies. They have losses. These two teams have common opponents. And Chowan defeated Shaw and Fayetteville State, while Salem International lost to Fayetteville State and Shaw. But you got to think it was just different times of the year.
Yeah, it shows you what kind of a losing streak can do. And I don't know how many games that Salem's won here recently, but it seems like they're playing pretty well right now.
Yeah, and I tell you something else. Fayetteville State's playing a lot better now than they did when they were here. They're now 6-1, 9-4, and 14-7. They lead the Southern Division in women's basketball. So, but you think Cody Gilmore is a new coach, Robert. He's got a complete new roster. His team is gelled as the season's gone along.
Yeah. Usually as the season goes along, you're going to have kids come together, and especially if you have brand new faces everywhere.
And they played a very difficult schedule. 44.6 seconds to go. Salem International with an 86-84 lead, and they have the basketball. You don't want to foul here if you're Chowan. You want to make them work the clock. Now Toya Jones wants to foul. And Petaway trying to apply pressure on Price.
Huge mismatch down low.
Price goes inside, and she got fouled on the way up. And 15 seconds went off the clock before Jordan Petaway got the foul.
Gaddis, why don't you take advantage of that mismatch down low? I mean, easy two right there.
I think Coach Gilmore would just want to work some clock here. And Price is at the line where she's a 73% free throw shooter. Free throw's on its way, and it's good. Front rim, back rim, and fell in for Price, who's just collected the first point in the second half. Fernandez out. Pickens back in for the Tigers. 87-84, Salem International with 29 seconds left. And Price makes 2 big free throws. And it's a 4-point lead, and Coach Gilmore wants a timeout.
Chowan just missed 2 free throws. Salem hit 2 free throws.
Salem 17 of 29 from the stripe tonight. Chowan 27 of 36.
Comes down to free throws a lot, Mr. Gaddis.
Yep, it does. And we'll take a full timeout. We'll take one with them. 88 for Salem International, 84 for Chowan, with 29 seconds to go in this.
Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this.
Chowan back on the floor. They trail here by 4 with 29 seconds to go. Salem International is having their worst shooting quarter of the game. They're 3 of 14, Robert, from the field in the quarter, but they're 9 of 14 from the free throw line, and that's why they've been able to keep the lead here.
You know, in crunch time is when it really counts.
Coker arches up a 3, won't go. Weldon's got the rebound, dribbles it out, trying to get it to Coker, stolen away by Bishop with 18 seconds to go. Bishop's going to get fouled by Joanne Williams coming front court with 17 seconds to go. So another Chowan turnover. Their 8th of the second half. And their 22nd of the day will get Nia Bishop to the free throw line with 17 seconds to go, after she was fouled in desperation by Joanne Williams. Bishop's free throw is good. 10 of 15, Robert. You talk about shooting free throws late. That's what Salem International's done.
Yeah, they've made a lot down the stretch.
And Bishop knocks down both. She's got 22. That's a new career high for her. 16 seconds to play. Chowan down by 6, and here's a foul in the backcourt. Not what you wanted, because Salem International. Coach Gilmore was a young guy, but that'll add a gray hair or two to his head. You're up 6 and you foul in the backcourt with 14 seconds left. Foul that time was whistled on Bishop for third.
Got to miss the second one on purpose.
Here's Pettaway trying to cut into the deficit. And free throw is good for Jordan. Chowan's now 6 of 14 in the third quarter.
Got to miss the second one, try to get an easy layup, then try to get a steal and shoot a 3.
Pettaway's first point of the second half. She's got 5 on the evening. She can make it a 4-point differential with the free throw here. And she can't get it to go. They fight for the rebound, and it goes off the hands of Villalobos. She was battling Weldon in the corner.
Best case scenario right there.
As Pickens and Garcia get back in defensively here for Salem International. Chowan inbounds right in front of their own bench. They get it into Copeland to Coca. Coca arches up a long 3, and it's no good. Tipped out by Jones to Bishop. Bishop got it away to Price. Price is probably going to dribble it out. Copeland's going to foul it with 2 seconds to go. And that's going to about do it. How about Salem International, who has only 4 wins on the season, makes the long trip from West Virginia here and is going to knock off Chowan. So Chowan's attempt to win here in 2019 on the Barb Burke court floor is going to come up empty again as Price makes the free throw. Man, it has Salem International been money from the free throw line in this fourth quarter. At 12 of 17. Make it, 13 of 18. And that's going to do it. Chowan Later's going to fall here tonight. 92 to 85. They drop to 11 and 11. Salem International goes to.
Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love. And I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have hopes of living.
Back at the Hillston with Chowan Ladies fall for the 11th time this season. And still looking for win number 1 on the Hillston floor here in 2019 as they fall to Salem International by a count of 92 to 85 at a high-scoring affair. Chowan tonight ends up shooting 31% on 27 of 87. How about this, Robert? You get 35 offensive rebounds, and you got only 28 second chance points. And that's a big factor in this game tonight. Salem International closes on 41.4%. They were 11 of 28 behind the arc. Chowan 3 of 23 behind the arc here tonight from the free throw line. Salem International 23 of 33. Chowan 28 of 40. And 22 turnovers tonight for Chowan, 29 for Salem International. Chowan rebounding Salem tonight. Salem International 58 to 51. Talking about offensive rebounds, Danielle Weldon had 20 rebounds tonight, 16 of them on the offensive side here in the ballgame tonight. Career high for Danielle Weldon, 33 points, go along with her 20 boards, 10 for Mariah Coker, 8 for Kayla Henderson, 7 for Jada Lee, 9 for Joanne Williams, 6 for Jakiri Bagby, 5 each for Jordan Pettaway and Olivia Gaither, 2 points for Tiana Green, Robinson, Hopkins, Copeland, along with Sydney Neal, and Henderson played but did not score. For Salem International, they had 5 players in double figures led by Bishop with 22, 12 for Villalobos. They had 6 players in double figures, 12 for Tart, 11 for Pickens, 10 for Bowers, and 10 for India Jones. That's going to wrap up our first game here of this one. Chowan Ladies fall 92-87. We'll play you a little music. We'll come back in 20 minutes and kick off our second game of the night that finds Chowan playing host to Salem International. Back after about a 20-minute break.
Try young.